All right, so a major component to 2K this year is computer um, going on a lot of runs, a lot of unbelievable, unstoppable runs where you just can't do anything. Um, you continuously do everything wrong. You're getting turnovers left and right, and it's always in response to you spanking them, right? So if you got them up by 20, 25, 15, even 10 to 15 points, out of the blue, they're going to start to go on these runs, and it's going to be so obvious that it's a scripted run because it's like everything happens in their favor, right? It's not even like you're just making a lot of mistakes. Everything that can be slightly twisted or turned in their favor, it goes in their favor, and a lot of times defense doesn't even matter, right? So let's go cover a couple of the runs, and then I'm gonna show a few clips of what that would actually look like. Just continuous different moments where computer is constantly getting in their way, right? So they start the second quarter off. We ended the first quarter on a run, right? Scored 4 times in a row. So now they start off the second quarter getting theirs, right? So go down. Now they wind up going on a run, scoring 3 times. Then we go back and forth, back and forth. And at that moment, I think we went up by like 13 points. And so they end off on this run right here, scoring 5 times in a row. Now I'm going to show a few examples of exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so now right here, computer's going to receive a pass to the paint and get a heavily contested, smothered bucket, and the coverage percentage is going to say something like 15, even though he's basically smothered. 15%, even though he's basically smothered. And this is after a series of different events occurred already that just happened to go computer's way every time, right? So let's look at this, right? He gets the ball. I'm on my man. I get behind him, push him in the back, put a hand up. And I'm not saying that, this type of thing cannot happen, that people don't make shots like this, but it's a run, right? It's a run. It just so happened that computer happens to do this a lot when you're whooping them, right? Once you're spanking them, you up by 10 to 15 points out of the blue. Nothing you can do can throw them off, right? You cannot block a shot. You can't stop them from making a bucket. No matter how smothered they are, if they're in the paint, they're going to score on you because it's a scripted run. So now I'm all over this, all over him, pushing him in the back and all. And this dude puts the bucket up, boom, and he makes it, right? Let's look at a couple of more examples. All right, so right here, I want to do what I tend to do a lot in 2K. I want to give my man a lead pass to the basket, right? He's coming up the court by himself. He's already surpassed most of the computer's defense. It's just pretty much one or two guys, and this should be an easy blow by. So I want to lead pass him, but the game is not allowing this to happen. One of my first videos on 2K22, it was a very similar situation as this one right here, where my man is getting, or at least I'm trying to lead pass, but instead of a lead pass, it's like he's not being allowed to slant all the way because the slant will put him right at the basket, and the game does not want that. So instead of allowing that to occur, as you can see where he is right now, this would just be an easy bucket, right? But he continues to fall more closer to the out of bounds line, right? And now what that does is it puts computer in a position they need to be in to get between my man and the rim. And then when you continue, this dude got away with a greasy foul, right? He comes up, and you know what time it is when you do this. He comes up, put his whole arm from my knee all the way up, man. The man hand comes out the side of my damn neck. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no more blatant than that. And we missed the bucket, but we get the rebound. And then continuing on from there, we get into another clip. All right. So shortly after that incident, I don't know it was that close after, but shortly after that incident right there, all right, I want to give my man's right here a pass, and the defense is not even in front of him. The defense is shit, side by side, almost even behind him, right? Totally out of position. Now, what could go wrong right here, right? Nothing should go wrong right here. That is, unless you're playing 2K, right? Unless you're playing 2K, everything should be good. Now look at this. He catches the ball. Boom. He's got it. Why bring it down and turn right into the defense? Look at him, right? Look at him. Turn right into the defense. Boom. It's like he slapped it into him on purpose. It almost looks like he just brought it down and hit him with it on purpose, right? Loses the ball. Not being allowed, like we always know, when it's a loose ball, for whatever reason, you're not allowed to just get right to it and snatch it up. You're typically not allowed to do that, but computer could be on the other side of the damn court, and they'll come rollerblading over there, levitating across the damn court, magnetizing to the ball, right? But that happens. He's not allowed to get it back or really even put up a decent fight for it, and computer gets the ball, all right? Now let's continue in another clip. All right, so, yeah, this might be the last clip, I'm not sure, but I got a few other things I might want to cover, but I don't really want to beat on it too much, so this might be the last clip. Now, obviously, computer's got a fast break, and I see the setup coming, right? I see the guy up there, easy bucket, and here I am behind him. Obviously, you want to block it. You want to try to close out on him before he's able to even get to the rim, right? So now, here I am. So he gets the pass, boom. Now look what occurs right here. He goes for the bucket, heavily contested. He's heavily contested, right? He's smothered. Zoom in on the actual ball. He's smothered. He's practically smothered. Right? But because they're going on a run, once again, I'm not saying that these shots are, cannot be made. People make these kind of shots sometimes, right? I'm not saying that they cannot be made, but it just so happens that they're making them constantly back to back to back, and it always happens when you go on a run on computer, or if you up on them 10 to 15, especially around about that 15-point mark. Computer tends to go on these unbelievable runs. You getting turnovers left and right. You tricking wide open shots left and right. Your teammates' IQ is super low. Nobody can do anything right. Computer can't do nothing wrong. Everything goes how it's supposed to go not how it's supposed to go, but it goes well for computer, right? Everything goes well for computer. It can't be stopped. All right, look at that one more time. Look at that. That was a brutal contest. The only thing that was missing was a block shot. The only thing that was missing was a block shot. Right? That's how heavily guarded he just was. And he made it. Because you can't stop them when they're going on these runs. It's very difficult to stop. All right? And even at times when you do stop them, you might even get the foul a lot of times because it's scripted for them to score. Right? So if you put great defense on, I've seen situations, man, where I guard computer, I contest them, clean contest, The referee will not blow the whistle and call the foul until the shot was missed. All right. So you're supposed to call the foul when a guy actually gets fouled, right? The referee did not blow the whistle until the shot hit the rim and fell off. So that's telling you what? That was a that's a scripted situation. They were supposed to make that, but wasn't able to pull it off. So, the ref put the cape on for him and saved him, right? But anyway, peace.